If I would you, no, I need to know this. Who here would like to hear the word no more often? Say me. Who here would like to hear the word no more often? I'm waiting. I know there's a delay. Who here would like to hear the word no more often? Okay, Yvette gets it. Carlton gets it. Clive gets it. Donna gets it. Patty gets it. Jeannie gets it. Frank gets it. Sarah gets it. Okay, Yvette, you're reading my mind. Stop it. Sarah gets it. Jose gets it. Cora gets it. Timothy gets it. Junie gets it. Nikos gets it. Michael Drake gets it. Dabney gets it. Evelyn Keller gets it. Debbie gets it. Karen gets it. Patricia gets it. Patricia, my New Yorker, I love your videos because you're raw, you're honest, and you seem so real. We did speak once. Lisa gets it. Lynn gets it. Valeria gets it. Valeria, you're reading my mind. Stop it. You know I'm going there, and they are my friends, Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. We're going to talk about them because they once again changed my life. Read the book. Go for a no. We're going to go for some no's. We're going to talk about exposures, and we're going to talk about some serious statistics that many of you are not aware of. Lynn gets it. Valeria gets it. Okay. I know that means I have to talk to more peeps. Yeah, you do. But you know what? I'll tell you something. No, it's not the number of people. It's the number of exposures. Exposures. Okay? Watch this. Diane Hockman. You guys know who Diane Hockman is? Oh, by the way, stop distracting me, Brittany. The movie The Big Short, watch that. It's awesome. The Big Short. Totally off topic. Yes, we did. Something about Diane Hockman. She only has like 5,000. That's weird. She has like 5,000 people on her list, and she succeeds very well. She makes good money. Really, really good money, actually. So, yeah, she hit L7. That's crazy. So, with that being said, it's not the number of people as much as how deep you go. What does Gary Vee say? Go deep, not necessarily wide. Again, exposures, baby, exposures. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share a story from Richard Denton because it's super, super powerful. First of all, go4no.com. Go there, buy the book. Buy the book. Get their training, okay, guys? Just do it. Just do it. Get it. Go for no. Go for no. Okay, so really, really quick, I think this is worth knowing. This is worth hearing. Richard Fenton is Andrea Waltz's husband, right? Yeah, of course. Of course, I would say yes. Yes, because she says when he got her, he used the go for no principle to get her. So he was a suits. He got into sales, selling suits. I'll keep this really quick. But his boss's name was Harold, okay? And Harold was a super, super salesman. And this is where he learned one of the most valuable lessons in his life, Richard Denton, that would change the course of his entire life. So here he is, this sales guy, you know, just starting out, right? Looking up to this Harold guy. He was like the man when it came to sales. He was the boss, basically, the sales manager, I guess. And they would sell clothing and suits. And one day, this guy came in, and he was a lay-down sale. He goes, look, I want to buy everything. I want to buy the whole outfit, everything. Show me what you got. Let's go. So he shows him this. The guy buys it. He shows him that. The guy buys it. Shows him this. The guy buys it. Socks, underwear, ties, shirts, suits, the whole 9 yards, shoes, the whole thing. And then Richard was like, not bad, you know. I think I'm going to get some serious props. It came up to like $1,100, okay? Now I was like, I believe it was back in the 80s or maybe 70s. I'm not sure, but it was a while back. So that was a significant sale, $1,100, okay? So here he is, Richard, and he's thinking, I wonder if, he's like, I'm going to get some serious props. That was a good sale. Once the sale was gone, the gentleman leaves. The Harold guy doesn't do anything, just stands at the back of the store. It's a point to this, and This drives it home here. So he walks to the back of the store and kind of stands beside Harold without saying anything. And Harold says, "It's a pretty good sale there, kid." That was it. That was it. So Harold asked him a question that, like he said, would forever, I wrote it down actually. Two questions. Two questions, that these two questions forever changed Richard Fenton's life. Okay? Those questions were, here's what Harold said to him. Instead of saying, "Amazing, great job, you killed it" with the sale, he said, "So what did he say no to?" First question. "And how do you know he was done?" Let those sink in there for a second. Let those sink in. What did he say no to? And how do you know he was done? So then Richard goes, "But he bought this. He bought this. He said yes to this." He goes, "No. You didn't understand the question. That's easy. We could just look at the receipt and we know what he said yes to. My question is, what did he say no to? And how do you know he was done?" How powerful is that? How powerful is that? I mean, that is powerful. And I mean, I sell memberships to certain things sometimes whenever they're, I used to say like, go and take the little package, the little $10 starter, whatever. Go to the little package. "Oh, I can't wait to get going." And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just get the year? Get the whole year. Do you want to commit to this thing or do you not? "I'm just curious," as Ray Higdon would say. "I'm just curious." Well, just get the whole year. Okay, I'll get the whole year. And you know what? While you're at it, go pick up that Instagram course. If you like Instagram, you told me you like Instagram, right? That's kind of your preference. Pick up the Instagram too. Okay, I'll pick that up too. When did he say no? Didn't say no yet. Well, while you're at it, you know, since we're here, we're on the, you guys get the point here? Do you get the point? It works. And you know what? You know what? I'm sorry, but I'm going to say something many of you may not like. The people who are afraid to blow the sale, I don't think so. I don't want to be too aggressive. I got him now. Like, you know, walk away while you're there. Get what you got and walk away with the profit. Sorry, guys, that's not the mentality to have. I'm sorry. You know, if you lose the sale, if they go, "Okay, now you're just too aggressive, I'm not buying anything." Okay, they'll call you back, or they won't. How many fish are in the sea? I'm just saying, again, the Lalonde disclaimer, the Marc Lalonde disclaimer. If I jump off a bridge, will you? Number one. Number two, all leaders have their different skills. Okay? Do what's good for you. I'm here to teach. You're here to learn. Learn what you think is a good fit for you. I hope that's clear. So right now, oh, yeah. And Harold said to Richard Fenton, he said, "You know, you got what it takes, kid. You got it in you." He goes, "But your fear of the word no is going to kill you. Your fear of the word no is going to kill you." Again, guys, let that sink in. Let that sink in. So now we're going to go through some of my favorite things are statistics, proven statistics, guys. So we're going to go through some statistics so you actually get it. And we're going to go through them through exposures, because if I'm selling something and I don't follow up, I'm not, well, you're going to understand through the statistics. First of all, when it comes to certain, I'm going to use 4 to 6 exposures because it depends on so many factors. Like, are you in network marketing? What are you selling? Is it high ticket? Is it low ticket? But it takes on average from 4 to 6 exposures before somebody makes a buying decision. I'll repeat that. It takes between 4 to 6 exposures before somebody makes a buying decision. So here's where we're going to go into some statistics. First of all, this is a good sentence. You may want to write this down actually, Write this down. No does not mean ever. No does not mean ever. Powerful line. No does not mean ever. So I got, oh my goodness, look at that. QA's open, load them up, guys. It's almost the top of the hour, and I'm going to stick around for 15 more minutes. So from 3 p.m. Eastern time to 3:15 Eastern time, I'll do QA. But I'm going to finish my material. I got 8 minutes here. And this is what I'd like you to write down, guys. Again, fresh sheet. Started out with that. So if you wrote this down in your notes, rip out a new sheet, get a sheet ready. This should be on your vision board too, or your vision board. Your strategy board, hashtag strategy board. There we go. Got a vision board, hashtag strategy board, okay? So right now we got a couple of new hashtags we created today. I'll make sure they're in the post of the replay. Color, color, color. There we go. We'll pick this. Something I never used actually. Yeah. Is this brown? You guys see that? You guys see if that's green or brown? I think this is green. I think this is orange. Doesn't matter, but I want to know so I could write it down, put a little sticker on them so I don't have to look like an idiot because I can't tell my colors. Is this brown? Just put down if that's brown, guys. If you see that. It is brown? Thank you. Yes, I don't see colors, okay? I see some of them. Okay, here we go. By the way, 70% of males are some level of colorblind and don't even know it. Thank you, guys. Brown. I'm going to use brown because these are statistics. And brown is more of a professional leather accounting briefcase color. So here we go. So yeah, I guess I'll say give up. Yeah, I'm going to say give up. %, of people give up after one no. 44% of people give up after one no. I really do recommend you write all these down, guys. You guys see that, right? You guys see the whole thing here? Yeah, I think you can see that. 44% give up after the first no. 22% more give up after two no's. %, give up after two no's. I hope you're writing this down. Again, this is a good piece of content for your sales team as well. You know, this is good for them to know. I'm sure you have a sales team. You're leading a sales team. If you, yeah, of course you are. If you're here, I would think, well, this is good for you then. But everything you get good at, teach your team. They're the ones making you money. You know, once you get like thousands of people on your team, guys, and you teach them all this, move out of the way. Your volume is going up. So, okay, so 14% more. 14% more give up after, guess how many no's? Three no's. If you think I'm done, you must be one of the crazy ones. I'm not done. We're not done. We're not done yet. 14% more give up after 3 no's. Hope you're writing this down. It's important. This is really, really important. If you want to be one of the elite, what does Doug Firebaugh say? Oh, God, I'm going to screw it up. A normal life? You can have an ordinary life, an extraordinary life, or a legendary life. Or no, you can be ordinary. There, I finally got it. Doug Firebaugh, his quote, you can be ordinary, you can be extraordinary, or you can be legendary. Which one do you want to be? And in order to be legendary, you have to get into that 1 percentile of people. You have to get into that small percentage of people that are willing to do what the rest are not willing to do. And these are not hard, and they become easier and easier and easier. And it's an amazing life when you get into that rarefied air, as Richard Bliss Brooke would say. Rarefied air. You're in that elitist club. You're in that elitist category. This is where we're going with this. 12% more give up after 4 no's. Now you're gonna have to walk through some storms to get to this point, but it's you're a human funnel. You're funneling through. Hey, it ain't pretty all the time, eh, guys? What do you see? Rainbows and unicorns and flowers. You know, it ain't always about sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So, you know what this ends up meaning? This means that 92% of people have given up before the 5th try. The gold is coming, and I'll change colors. Now, please note, I said try. I didn't say no. The 5th try. The 5th try. Why did I say that? Here's I'm gonna use a really orange. No, I'm gonna use my blue. I like my blue. So here's the stat that should blow you apart. Oh yeah, by the way, if you get 4 no's, you're now in the 8%. That's a scary stat. But it should be a stat that makes you say, okay, now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. Yes, you will get F-bombs. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Pull up those pants and get to work. Don't worry about it. It's not, who cares? It's not you, it's them. They don't want it. Okay, here we go. So 60, this is a killer. This is a wake-up call. Okay. 60% of all customers say yes after the 5th try. Let that sink in. 60% of all customers that buy have said yes after the 5th try. Or on or after the 5th try. On or after the 5th try. 60% of all customers that bought said yes on or after the 5th try. Let that sink in, okay, guys? I was guilty. If they said no, I said some will, some won't. So what? Somebody's waiting. Who's next? Who's next? Big mistake. Big mistake. So, I'm gonna write all that down here. 60% of all customers. Say yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. I'll do it now. You got my attention now. I'll take a look. %92 have given up before the 5th try, and 60% of all customers say yes on or after the 5th try. Brittany Keller says, I just have someone join me a year later. Boom is what I say to that. If anyone can relate to what I'm saying with exposures, put it in the chat or put it in the QA. I'll give you a shout out because these are crucial. This is crazy stuff here, guys. This is crazy stuff. So, with that being said, I highly recommend you watch the replay of this whole thing here, where we talked about sex, baby. We talked about you and me. We talked about all the good things and the bad things that can be. We talked about sex. Okay, honestly, guys, don't undervalue it.